Hey guys, it is me, Elizabeth, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this glam look, this glowy, super kind of like smoky look that works for daytime and nighttime. This look right here, and I'm using the Tarteist collection today. But I am using my Tarteist Pro palette by Tarte on the eyes, and then for my contour and highlighting, I'm using the Tarteist Pro Glow palette by Tarte. So super excited to share this with you guys. This is one of my favorite go-to looks. I love it. It's super easy. It's not too dramatic, and it's just great. I don't really know what else to say about it, you know? I just don't really know. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so I already did my eyebrows. If you guys, you can already see, I wish my eyebrows looked like this naturally. I really do, but they really don't. This is like 20 minutes of hard work. If you see that right there, it's just my mirror. So after you do your eyebrows, and I also did concealer, outlined my eyebrows with concealer, and just blended it onto my brow bone. I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in original, the original one. And I'm just going to put a swipe on each one. You don't need a lot. And I'm just going to take my finger and just blend it up, making sure that I'm covering my whole entire eyelid. So next I'm going to go in with my Tarteist Pro palette. This has been one of my favorite brushes lately. This is the A16 brush by Anastasia Beverly. Mix the shade Classic right here and the shade Vintage right below it. Vintage is more of a pinky undertone light shade, and Classic is more of a yellow, and I like mixing those in between and together because I feel like it just gives you a really nice base. So I'm just going to cover my whole entire lid and my whole brow bone with both of those colors. And this brush is so great because it makes it super easy to just quickly cover your whole entire eyelid and eyebrow or brow bone really quick, and it picks up a lot of pigment, a lot of product without you losing. It gives you a lot of pigment on your eyes without losing a lot of product, because I feel like with a lot of other smaller brushes, and other brushes in general, you pick up a lot of product trying to cover your whole eye. One, it takes a little bit longer, and also you don't get the same amount of pigment and you're using a lot more product. So that is why I really love this brush. Okay, so next I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in A12. This is just a medium-sized fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade Bold right here, this medium brown shade, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit and then tap off the excess, and I'm just going to work it right into my crease just super lightly, just to start to create dimension into my eye. And I'm just going in back and forth windshield wiper motions, and then, is it not focusing on me? Windshield wiper motions, and then at the end I kind of, to make sure that it's not too, it doesn't just stop right there, I kind of do a little swirl, and I go back and forth and kind of swirl. Next I'm going to take this smaller blending brush. This is the A25 blending brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to take this next darker brown shade. It's called Edgy. The shade Edgy right here. I'm going to take a little bit of that, and then I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to focus this right on the outer corner. I'm only going to take it about halfway, maybe almost about 3/4 of the way in, and then I'm going to focus it mostly though on the outer corner of my eye. forgot to tap it off. This is why you gotta tap off the excess or else you're gonna do this. Okay, now I gotta try to save this. I feel like I always look really funny like in my YouTube or in my like tutorials because like I don't know, like the faces that I make, like I watch them back when I'm like editing. But you guys are like, oh my god, like you haven't been even making YouTube tutorials, so what are you even talking about? Like, and I actually got really sick again. I literally, so I hate using the excuse all the time and making excuses for myself why I haven't been posting videos. Like, I absolutely hate it, but like I want you guys to understand, like I've been so sick, I haven't been going to school, where like there's this whole situation where I might be going into homebound because for the rest of the year because I keep on getting so sick. They actually we went to the doctor, we've been to the doctor a lot, and then they told me last time that I have what's called chronic sinusitis. And it's been causing me to be up really late with really bad headaches, sore throats, and really bad earaches because there's a lot of fluid in my ears. And so I've just been dealing with a lot of stress with school and missing work and all of that. I've been just going through a lot, and I actually have another video filmed for you guys, and I'm filming this one for you guys. So I'll have 2 videos that will definitely be going up. So I'll post this one, and I'm not sure if the other video, I got a surprise package from somebody in the mail, and you guys are gonna want to make sure to see that. So I don't know if you've already seen that video, if I already posted that one first, but I think that I'm gonna post this one first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and post the other video. But just stay tuned for that because it's super exciting. Alright, so next I'm going to go back in with the bigger fluffy blending brush. This is the A12 brush. I'm just going to go back in with this one, and I'm not going to put anything on this. I'm just going to take it with whatever it had on it left over, and I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to do windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to do circular motions. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills A2 brush. Just looks like this. It's a super thin flat brush, and I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealer. This is like my favorite concealer, so I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, like literally a teeny tiny amount. There you go. And I'm going to take a little bit up on my flat brush, and I'm going to put it right in the front right here, just like that. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to kind of just go like this. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender just to get the inner corner, because I have really long nails and so it's really hard to get the inner corner of my eye. But I'm just going to take my beauty blender, and my beauty blender is not damp yet. And that's also going to help you kind of soak up more of the product. And then I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to go on the very inside of my eye, kind of just going around so it's like right there. And I'm going to take my beauty blender again. And this is one of my favorite tips. On most makeup that I do, I use, or eyeshadow looks, not most, but a lot of eyeshadow looks, I love using concealer. You can just see the difference between this eye and this eye. This eye just looks so much more bright, and it just looks bigger and just a lot cleaner. It makes the look cleaner just in general. Alright, so now that I've done that and put concealer on both of my eyes, I'm going to take the A13 brush, a small dome shader brush that just looks like this. It's kind of fluffy, it's not super dense, and I'm going to go in with classic and vintage again, the same combination that we used in the very beginning. And I'm just going to take a little bit up and I'm just going to go over to set. Alright, so once you have set both of your eyes, now I'm going to go in with my Coastal Scents, it's almost rubbed off, BR50 brush. And I'm sure you guys have seen this before. It looks like it's dirty, but it's just stained because I use it so much. But it's just like a kind of tapered, small blending brush. It's super great. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to use this shade right here called Smoked. I'm going to pick up a little bit and tap off the excess, and I'm going to focus this just in the outer crease. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So now that you have done that, now I'm going to take the shade on the bottom. Never mind, because I just realized that that shade is blue. Okay, so I thought that the shade in here, this like punk shade, was black, but now that I'm looking at it in the light, it's like a blue. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looked like it was black. And I need to get black. Okay, well maybe I won't. Maybe since I said that this is gonna be an one palette tutorial. Alright guys, so next we're going to attempt some winged eyeliner, and like I know what you're thinking, like Elizabeth, you can't do winged eyeliner. So like I'm gonna go find my eyeliner because this was a last minute thought. I don't know. Okay guys, I am so proud of myself. Like look at this. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is like my favorite mascara ever. I don't think I've ever used a mascara better than this. Now I'm going to be super careful that I don't get this all over my eyelid. The moment of sheer horror when you like think, or when you like get mascara on your eyelid, like I don't think that there's anything worse than that. Like honestly, I don't. I mean, there are worse things in like the real world, but like in my like made up world in my head that just involves like makeup and sleep and Netflix, that's the worst thing that could happen. So next I'm going to put on some fake lashes. So I'm pretty sure these ones are from the Sephora, like just from Sephora's brand. Okay, so now that you have your fake lashes on and life is good, now we are going to move on to the face. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is, and I have this in the bigger version, but like I don't really know where it went, so like I'm just using this. This is the Total Moisture Facial Cream by Benefit, and this is like the best moisturizer like for before your makeup, I think. And you don't need a lot of it. And I just focus it. See, like I have oily-ish skin. Like I have combination skin. My skin is oily in some places. This just like adds moisture, but like you're thinking like, why would you want to put moisture into your skin if your skin's oily? But this like doesn't add like oil, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't make your skin like oily. Like I don't really know how to explain it. It doesn't add to the oil. Next, I'm going to be using my NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. And I dab a little on my nose, a little on my forehead, some on my chin, and then the like access that you can't even see like on my cheeks. And this literally, like a little goes a long way. I'm going to use my Born This Way foundation. I use the color Snow. I literally use so little of this foundation, like so little of this foundation. And I just like to focus on like the outer perimeter of my face because I put a lot of concealer on like the rest of my face. So now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer. And I'm just going to go in like a weird triangular. I'm going to go down the side of my nose. And then I'm going to go up, kind of in a circle, and then I go all the way in here. Put some on my forehead. And down the center of my nose. Alright, so now I have a new fave. So this is the original formula Coty Airspun loose face powder. And I use this to bake. It's very messy, please be careful. So I've been using this to bake. I've just been getting a little wedge sponge, and it's like covered in powder right now. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go down the side of my nose and just like pack on the powder. Like, I don't think you like realize, like, pack on the powder. Like, I'm all about baking. Probably like the best thing that's ever been invented.
If you get me all you gotta show. There's too many bodies on the floor, so baby we should go with
yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, I'm gassing, whoa, the hell was it not a bounce back? Wake up every morning, body not a ghost.
After you spend like a whole 4 minutes just like dancing in front of your camera, I mean your mirror, and then you just like question life for a few minutes, then you know that you're ready to take off your baking powder. Alright, so next I'm going to take my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, take my this MAC brush. It came in like a little set, so I'm not really sure like what the name is of it, but it's like a fluffy angled brush. So I'm going to take the shade Sculpt right here. I'm going to take a little bit of it and I'm just going to like pat it off, and I'm going to contour probably from like the top of your ear. You want to start there and just kind of slightly bring it downwards towards the corner of your mouth. That kind of lifts your whole face. Like you can kind of see this side, like this side, and then this side. It just kind of sculpts your face a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to take my SL Miss Glam small contour brush. It's the W07 brush. Just looks like this, and it looks like it's dirty, but it's not. And I'm going to take literally the slightest amount of the same Sculpt powder right there, and I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose. So now I'm going to take the same fluffy MAC brush, and I'm just going to go up over here, kind of warm up the rest of my face. Next, I'm going to take my Holy Grail highlighting brush. This is the A23 brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It just looks like this. I'm going to go back in with my Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I'm going to mix Fire and Lit right here. Okay, I just mixed a little bit of Strobe, which is the lighter shade in that too. And I'm putting oops. Then I'm going to take my finger and take all the shades that I just had, and I'm going to go down my nose, and then I'm just going to kind of blend it out on top of my lip, my nose, and then I'm going to take a little bit just right here on my forehead. So next I'm going to take my MAC lip pencil in Boldly Bare. So next I'm going to take my favorite lipstick ever. This is the MAC Selena lipstick in Amor. And that is, thank you guys so much for clicking on my video, watching my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And like always, scroll down, subscribe, comment any video ideas or whatever else. Let me know any tips that I can improve my videos. Anything else like that. Give this video a thumbs up and follow me in the description. Follow me on all my social media, my Facebook, all that. And yeah. So thank you guys so much. Again, I love you guys so much. And have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.